has to probably dig into that, but what we can say is that they both have excellent composure. Look at what they've won, and under what pressure. I think, for me, the most impressive title that Price has won to date is not the world title. It was the second Grand Slam after what happened in the first one. That was, for me, his best day yet, his best week yet.
58.
But he's gone on to win a Grand Prix, a tournament that he hated. He didn't like double start, and he still won it. So I think what Wayne's trying to explain is that he's got composure, maybe beyond what other dart players have previously had. I think he is a part of the new breed. So a different composure, but a good composure. Interesting stare down in the bottom there. I think he's a bit busy, love.
And his
60.
wife's there as well.
Yeah.
Damon, you require 151.
Yeah, we shared a ride in with the Price family earlier today, Paul and I. Chatted rugby briefly as well.
Yep.
There's a rugby stadium just next door to this arena where we are in Gibraltar at Europa Point. Home of Gibraltar Rugby, and big match going on this weekend. Gerwyn told us he went to watch a match recently, a big derby in that part of the world where he's from, in South Wales, and yeah, he just had that little pang of jealousy that he wasn't out there with his boots on himself. Double 10 here for Gerwyn Price now.
I can't imagine it's too hard to find a rugby match in Wales.
Oh, sorry, I missed the
On a weekend. Can't be that hard.
No.
It's a bit like trying to find a Sunday League football match up in the North East or anywhere around England. But this needs to go, I feel. Key shot.
74.
Just the smallest margins, keeping him away from registering legs. And Price on tops with 3 after 18. It's a 19 dart leg. You're not taking advantage of those legs. You're in real jeopardy.
Damon to throw first. Game on.
Price is making this 98 average look really pedestrian.
Yeah, he averaged 97 against Florian Hempel yesterday, and he seemed a little bit surprised, I think, in his post-match interview that he was at that particular level. Hit 3 180s yesterday, but the finishing was very good once again.
Just going to stick you on the spot, Mr. Malarkey.
Oh, no.
There's a lot of darts coming up over the next 3 months. Obviously, October time is all about the Grand Prix. November's all about the Grand Slam. And December, bring on the Worlds. What are you looking forward to the most?
140.
Well, the obvious answer would be the Worlds, but I've got a soft spot for the Players' Championship finals.
You and me both.
It's just a busy weekend, isn't it? 3 days of congested action. It's very high-octane stuff, and, you know, to have the crowd back at Minehead again.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be bedlam. But in a good way. Tell you what, the last leg was not that special, but this one is just a little bit better. Slightly Heta, you can say, if he takes it.
Well, he could do with it. He can't afford another break. Gets the treble 12 for double 13. Very neat and tidy stuff from Damon Heta, and he had to take it out as well because that is a hold of throw. Gerwyn Price was lurking with real intent there, but only 4-2 as opposed to 5-1. Still a little bit more work to do, but that will further settle Damon Heta down. It might just give him a bit more self-belief moving forward. He needs something, I think, to work with, and that could be the platform. 12 darter, very nicely done. And that is desperately unfortunate.
It was a violent collision with the previous setup. There you see the average of Price going over the 101 mark, but Heta doing 97.5, which is very similar to what he's done all season long. He's been towards the top 10 of the averages now for almost 2 years. In fact, his season average coming into the Hungarian event was around 96.5. But this is statistically a decent performance from Damon, but when you're playing the world number 1, you're going to need more than decent. And this, of course, is a match between 2 second-generation nicknames, because the Heat used to be Dennis Ovens and the Iceman Well, still is. Alan Warren a little. I'm not going to go down that route. But Alan Warren a little and Dennis Ovens shared England
99.
shirts. Of course, playing for England together. Played each other in ranking events in the past. I think it's good that the nicknames are living longer. We've seen it with Louis Williams, who has now inherited the Prince of Wales from Richie Burnett.
Yeah, he's also going to be involved in that European Championship as well. Good to see his name on the roster for that one as well.
Yeah, I think he's quite excited about that, and he has every right to feel that way.
99. Gerwyn, you record 149.
This match could change right now at double 16.
Oh,
that was a good try.
70.
And now Damon's got to look at that
Damon,
double
you
16,
require 106.
hopefully, after 4 19s.
Well, there's 3 of them. That's the hard part done. Stays nice and straight for the single. And he finishes off with that double 16, and Paul Nicholson is delighted because his hypothesis has been tested there to good effect once more. He can enjoy his sandwich, and Damon Heta has got the break back. He's back involved now, he's back on terms. Still got more to do, but look at the little glance there from Gerwyn Price. He knows he's got danger to deal with now.
Yeah, the last time he had one dart at double 16 on the 72 checkout, he was taken out of rhythm because the second dart almost brushed the shot. He was not out of rhythm there. That was classic Damon Heta.
And that is, yeah, you talk about the fine margins sometimes, but there we see a classic example. Double 16 for the 149 checkout for Gerwyn, didn't go. And then Heta steps in with double 16 for the 108, and all of a sudden it's a very, very different match now. But, well, Gerwyn's been here before. And this will be a test of his composure, as we discussed earlier on as well.
Very much so. Now, it is Ryder Cup weekend. Would you like to see a Ryder Cup style match in darts?
Yes, I was talking about this the other day with somebody else, and I think it can't be, well, it would need some adaptation, some serious adaptation, but I was thinking, yeah, like UK and Ireland maybe, against the rest of Europe would be a good format. But
rest of the world?
I'm not sure about rest of the, well, I think that would be a bit lopsided in favour of the rest of the world team. I think if you limited it to Europe.
What about Europe against the rest of the world?
You'd want characters like Whitlock involved, I suppose, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you'd want Jeff Smith, maybe Matt Campbell, Damon Heta.
Gerwyn, you record 124.
I mean, I'm not sure there's time or room in the calendar for it anyway. Something would have to go.
This has got to go. And it does. That is a game changer.
Yeah, making amends for that missed start at double 16 for the 149. That's all forgotten about now. 1-2-4 checkout and a wry smile on the face of Damon Heta, who, well, he must have suspected something might be coming. But that was wonderful play by Gerwyn Price. 1-2-4 checkout in response. We've seen some terrific finishing in this match now. Gerwyn is 5 from 8. And Damon is 3 from 5. I mean, look at that. Both 60% at least.
Well, Damon Heta right now is feeling like the Western Bulldogs after the AFL Grand Final yesterday. Feeling a bit wounded after they were demolished by the Melbourne Demons. And in very similar fashion to the Melbourne Demons, they've just quashed a big drought without a flag. And Damon Heta is trying to quash a massive drought against Price, but it's looking very unlikely to be today.
Just going back to the whole Ryder Cup idea, though, you could easily have a foursome or a 4 balls idea where you each throw a dart, and then whoever gets the biggest score first, you then go with that dart and that score, and you work from there. And of course, you've got the obvious doubles play anyway. But yeah, I think it worked.
Popularity of the World Cup. I think you could have a World Cup every 2 years and possibly a Ryder Cup style every 2 years as well.
Just to free up that space in the calendar, yeah.
Absolutely. It's a bit like they do with the Ryder Cup and the President's Cup.
But what would you call it? What would you call the trophy?
58. Gerwyn, you record 167.
Something else to think about. Anyway, 167 here for Gerwyn. Wouldn't rule him out, but I am now.
50. 159.
Gerwyn Price will return because Damon Heta is on 250. Pivotal moments of the match though, legs 7 and 8. And Gerwyn Price is not too far away from securing what would be his 4th appearance in the quarterfinals of this tournament. He's never been beyond the last 8. Made the quarters last time in 2019, 2018 and in 15. And he's looking at tops for a 6-3 win.
68.
Surprise, surprise, he hasn't taken it, but it's a big ask this for Damon Heta. That 124 was special. Oh, sorry, the 108 was special, but he needs a 150 now.
Same route, but needs 2 treble 19s now. That's perfect. Not quite. He just missed the barrel by the merest margin.
Yeah,
1 millimetre to the left, and that was in.
Anguish on the face of Damon Heta really tells his own story there. That, again, talking about the fine margins, that's a classic example. Heta could have got that. As it is, Gerwyn Price has got it, and he is through to the quarter-finals of the Gibraltar Darts Trophy for a 4th time in his career. And just given the way he's playing right now, he suspects he may go further. That's a very tough task negotiated by Gerwyn Price. The world number 1, the number 5 seed here, advances with a 6-3 win.